Hello, everybody. I am live. Never mind the music in the background. I'm waiting on a package to come. It came yesterday and I wasn't home. Neither was my mother. So we both weren't home when it came because apparently I have to sign for this book that I bought from Poland. So, it is the Carolina Kubakowska Circles of Nature book that I am waiting on. So hopefully when the postman comes here, since I still have the dog with us, yes, the dog is still here. The French bulldog is still here. Oz is still here. He just jumped on the bed like he normally does. So he'll alert me when the package comes. So there might be time in the stream when we get a dog that comes. So as you can see, these are the new these are the Lost in Wonderland, the Finding the Lost Girl pencils. So I always have some pencils here. So I want to do this one, but I'm not really sure what kind of doll this is in this. See, when they put it like this and they make the toy like this, it's really hard. You need to know how to color it correctly. So these are Finding the Lost Girl pencils. So these are called Finding the Lost Girl pencils. So I hope everybody's enjoyed them. Let me tell, I forgot to messenger somebody. She always goes. I'm telling my other friend, Candace is coloring. So, I'm just telling some of my friends I'm live, so this way they don't miss it. Because I know some of my friends like to know when I'm on. We all like to know when each other is on to show support for each other. This one is blue. I've been kind of waiting and waiting for this package to be coming, so I'm like, See, I don't like when they do this with the books and make it so that the edge is really hard to get in. So I'm looking for the white. This is the white. And then we do a dark blue. This is a darker blue. Hope everybody enjoys it. Has been having a good week. How has everybody else been doing? I did, however, finish one book. I finished the Color by Number book that I was working on. I take a great deal of pride in the fact that I finished that book. But now my focus really should be on the mermaid book, but we started this one on camera, and I only feel like it's right that that I finished this one on camera. You notice I always add things to my pencils because I think the pencils really do make a difference. So you guys get a chance to see what else I may or may not have in the collection. See, this one, I don't know what happened to this one. So apparently we need to sharpen it. Hi, Rochelle. How are you? I am good. I'm waiting on a package to come. It hasn't come. It apparently came yesterday when I was busy working, and apparently my mother wasn't here. She was out too, you know. The dog is still with us. He's on the bed relaxing. But I'm actually have the door open a little bit because you know the dogs can hear things more accurately than we can. So apparently I missed the when my packages came. So that's what happened there. These are Find in the Lost Girl pencils. Hello, Pamela. How are you? Has any of you seen the Percy Jackson, the new Percy Jackson scene? I watched the first two episodes of it, and I will give you an honest to God opinion of it. I think it's very good. I know a lot of people said they didn't like there was a movie a few years ago, and I mean this one had Alexandra Daddario in it when she was very young. If you're not familiar with Alexandra Daddario, she is now playing the title character in Mayfair Witches. But I will say I do like the new reboot of it. I think they did a really good job with the reboot. And these pencils are the Lost in Wonderland things. They don't have numbers and they're written, I think they're written in Japanese or something. So I'd have to take my phone and do the Google Translate. So the regular mail came. The dogs get away the mailman. I don't know why they don't like the mailman. I still have 4 more pages left to go in that Creative Haven mermaid book I have. That was on my top 10. Now some people say, well, I should focus on finishing that up. Well, they may be right, but I may not want to do that all the time. So see all the cats wrapping up their gifts and things like that. So this is this color. So this is what this looks like. So I didn't have names or numbers, but I did make a little chart for it when I did do it. So I did. What did I put this as? Number 59. It's more of a red. I think this is number 60 in the set of 72. They weren't bad pencils. I mean, for like now they're back down to like $16, $17 again. So They went up during Christmas week, right? It would always figure that whatever you want always goes up on Christmas week, you know? This is rattlesnake. Oh, yes, we brought back out our black widows. Our black widows have come back out. Oh, that is a nice color. See, I like the way this looks. These are the black widows. This is what your original black widows look like, and this is Cobra 66. But if you buy them now, they no longer look like the old set. I'm trying to find one that looks like this. So they would look like this now. See, this is the new one. They would look like this. This is the way the new ones look like. And these are the original ones. So you guys get an understanding of how they look. So, I kind of like the old ones, but I do like the way that the new ones look because they're much more of an organized set to me. Anyway. Don't know how some people feel about that. They're the same pencil, so don't mistake things. See, look how pretty this is. I like this color. So I gotta find a color that kind of works with it. What are your faves? The black widows for you? I came on because eventually I have to go on. And I enjoyed what they did today. Sometimes I'm home, and so I get to watch my soaps. Well, I didn't get the new set. What it is I have old sets of them. These are the original sets that they originally came out with. But what happens is because some of my pencils are now like down to like nibs, I got the new set because I want to replace them. So it's I got the cobras, the scorpions, and the regular black widows. Those three sets as a refill. So it's I know some people when they started making the new sets. Yeah, I know. Some of them say, well, now because then they'll look more uniform. They're the exact same pencil, same exact colors. But we've done a mini swatch of them, so just to compare them. You know what I mean? Like, well, I think they're better to buy as a set this way when you run out of one. As you can tell, I've already started like, you look at my Black Widow set. It's like, luckily for me, I bought a bigger. It's like when they started coming out with the bigger sets, I was like, oh no. I'm like, I don't like when they do that, and then you're like, This is olive brown. That's a little too close to that. Looking for Foxy Brown. I'm looking for certain colors, and then sometimes you look for certain colors because you like them. To me, I think Black Widows are a bargain. Someone asked me, do you use your budget-friendly pencils more, or do you use your more name brand pencils. Yeah, that depends on a lot of things. I also use my markers a lot. Yeah. Some books I use my markers more than I use my other things. But certain books I use pencils like. You know, Here's the thing. I use my art supplies. I try to use my art supplies up because I bought them. Might as well use them. Cyanide pink. Well, here's what I do with my clothes. Here's what I do with my clothes. If my clothes are still in good enough condition, but they don't fit me anymore, me and my mother, we make a bag of we make a bag of stuff we don't use once the stuff we outgrow the stuff or the stuff outgrows us. Clothes wear and tear, and then you lose a lot of weight. In my case, I've been losing a lot of the weight, so. So we put it in a bag, and then like when the bag gets full, like every 2-3 months, the we make a bag, and if the bag gets full on our trip to our book club or when we go to the library. This color is called cyanide pink, so we give it to the Goodwill stores, and then they pass it on to people who can't really afford good clothes. You know what I mean? That way, we feel like we're giving back. We're giving to people who may need the clothes more than us. We're not going to use those clothes anymore, so it doesn't really make sense. But I did finish the color by number book, by the way, guys. So, yay me! I finished another book this week before the end of the year. I don't ever have that problem where I have duplicates of items. Sometimes me and my mother may get the same shirt, but I lost so much weight in a year. It's like funny, and now I'm probably gonna go to Macy's sometime this weekend and get more clothes. The dog is still with us, so he's been good most of the way. My mother came back from doing her nails, so she was very happy about that. Oh no. Well, it's the thing about commercials. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. It's the way YouTube works now. So now we have to be, Oh, that is not the pink I'll use again. But I'll keep that brown out that I had before because that's the table. So purple. I want a purple. See, I don't like this little edge work and this thing in the middle. Oh, lordy. Always the commercial. Why is every time I go there? Watch, now the dog is going to get all upset. Great, the one. The fire truck went and now the dog is howling. I don't understand this. They hear that and the dog hears this thing and then he goes to like into the state of I want to kill it. Sky. It's like he somehow this dog understands things, and I'm not really sure how much he understands, but he's really smart and an intelligent dog. No, it's funny because these dogs are very no, if I was outside of my community, I wouldn't feel safe taking the dog out because, the dogs are in high demand. These dogs are very sought out. My brother's dog is a French bulldog, so over here the big thing is that these dogs fetch a very high price tag. No problem. I get what staycations really are about. Mhm. Now a nice red. This is called, this is carrot. See, some of these are like the skin tone. Bye, you. Have a nice day. to make the cats red also. Violet. Yes, we're coloring this in a violet. These are different because they're a blackwood pencil. They're not a... I hope that we can finish this today. We might actually. If everything goes according to plan. But when does anything go according to plan? So... Sorry, I'm just going to make these little noses brown here. And no, I'm not going to color the background and make it into a colored wall. Because I think there's enough colors and I don't need to subtract. You know, some of my favorite stuff, you know, and I've been looking for this and I think I might not have had it when I came into there, was a Doria sewing book. But I can't seem to find my night voyage, so... Who knows, I might get that again one year, you know, and buy it again and redo it. But if I ever get another book, another copy of that book, maybe I'll just do it differently. Not the same as I did last time. I mean, this book has, you know, this Nelco Neco. A lot of people say this book reminds them a lot of the, who is it, Canuco Augusta style. Don't get me wrong, I love Canuco Augusta just as much as everybody else does, but I'm not like, I like it, but it's like, you know, some people like some things better than other people, and that's okay. We don't all have to like the same thing. So, yay to the 4 people in this chat. Yay. What I want to do is at least color the whole. I guess I forgot to do the brown there. I'm trying to remember what color I used for that. I think I used what's called Foxy Brown. But that wasn't Foxy Brown. Trying to remember what brown I used. This is what happens when you don't. Okay, so we do that. Hi, Molly. Hello, Molly. How are you? I haven't seen Molly in a while. Hold on, guys. This may be my package. This may be my package. Oz, come here. Sorry, guys. When the dog starts going like that, you have to pay attention to what the dog is genuinely saying. Yes, Molly, we have my brother's dog here with us today, so he'll probably be leaving tomorrow afternoon. He is a very cute little boy, isn't he? Ozzy, people want to see your beautiful little face. Say hello, Ozzy. People love seeing your face. You're the cutest. Sorry about that, guys. He just is fun. When I move the camera, I always have to readjust. We always have to readjust when I do that with the dog. So, on Bold and the Beautiful, they brought back a character today. And I was like, oh, we haven't seen this character in a while. No, I really like how this is all coming out and it's doing it. He's a very good dog. He's actually very, very loving. Like, I just wish he wouldn't bark at so many other dogs. And he just doesn't like other creatures, I guess. He doesn't like rabbits. He doesn't like squirrels. He doesn't like other dogs. He barks at all the other dogs when they come to walk by the house. It makes me a little sad in a way, So I've basically made sure the dog is fed. He's walked at least 3 times a day. Once before it gets dark, of course, because there are things that go bump in the night here. I really love the colors in this. Someone did a video. I forget who did this video. I think it was many years. Someone was doing a hair video and said, can you get the budget-friendly pencils work as well as a name brand? What? Hello? Huh? What? Hello? No, I don't see anybody there. You know, he works for no reason and there's nobody there. Then I think there is somebody there. So, sorry, when the dog goes like that, I have to check to make sure that nobody's in the thing. I apologize if I have to get up, but you know. I also have a toy for the dog. Are you watching the door, Ozzy, to make sure that nobody is here? He's very cute, but he's also very what do we call them? He's what we call a muscle dog. You know, when I walk him, he's very, very strong. He's not like Ivy Joe. No, not, I've walked a lot of dogs in my life, but he is by far the strongest dog I've ever walked. That says something to you. I'm not sure if I'm hearing my mother or. So what is this, part 3 so far? Yeah, we have done 2 parts of this already on camera. No lie, you guys don't get to see my work on the camera. Well, you know, I'm waiting and waiting for it. Hopefully. See, they say it's out for delivery. My package, so. That was strange. He went crazy and then he
No,
stopped.
it was the squirrels going on the tree.
What?
It's the squirrels on the tree.
What do you mean, the squirrels on the tree?
They're males. That's what I heard.
Oh, is that why he went crazy? You see, in where we live, we have squirrels. So where he goes. But I was talking about the new Percy Jackson series earlier. I started watching that. I watched the first two episodes. I rewatched episode one. I thought episode one was really good because it introduces you to some of the characters, but episode two introduces you to even more of the characters. And it explains a little bit more about the way the hierarchy ranks. So. So now we got the wood done. I don't think I view it that way. The dog is protecting me. I'm sure in his mind he thinks that. I'm sure in his mind he thinks he's protecting me from the squirrels. But I don't need protecting from the squirrels. This is deep red. So who has liked this so far? I think this is probably one of my better ones that I've done in a long time, that I really, really like it. I need a dark brown for that. Tarantula. So, all this stuff has to be done. I'm waiting anxiously for this thing to come. It hasn't come. Hopefully around 3:30 we will finish the stream, and hopefully by then that package will have come. Probably will come sometime either right before. As you guys have probably guessed, I use my pencils until the very end. I think there's a pretty good shot we might finish this today. White. This is snow. It's basically the white skin tone. No, right? I always feel bad when they can't be sharpened anymore because then I'm like, I don't no more use for them. Sometimes I start putting them back because I forget where they go, like. I need a bright yellow. This color is called Banana. Sometimes I find unusual color combinations in this one that I wouldn't have thought of doing, like Irish green. Plus, when my nieces come over and they want to color, I have a whole what do you call it? A book, like how I keep all my storage cases. Well, I decided I put all the storage cases for them of budget-friendly pencils that I use with them when they come over, so they don't use my expensive stuff. So I know that may seem silly and redundant, but I think we're going to finish this today, possibly. There might be that off chance I can finish this today. You know what I find? Anything to color a nutcracker. I always find nutcrackers hard to color, and I see other people color nutcrackers so pretty. I'm not trying to imitate it, and I don't do as well. When you do large double page spreads, I always find one section at a time is the best way to work it. Light gray. All right, so you did that. I think these are coming along nicely. Light bronze. This is called light mocha. That's a nice brown. Oh, this is a really nice brown. Sherbet. We're almost done with this, which is making me very happy. I mean, we still got this, this, and this to do. We still got this whole little section to do. So we're doing that at a really nice page here. Then I haven't really used the colors too much in this one. What color is this one? Made in pink. Sorry if you hear the dog snoring. He snores very loudly. I've just come to accept it. That he's gonna snore. Really, that little Yoki snores? I kind of find that hard to believe that your little dog would snore so loudly, but then who am I to judge? Right? Serpent. blue. Yep, this did not take me 4 streams. This is going to take me a fewer streams than I thought it was going to originally take. Emerald. Oh, that's a nice one, actually. I haven't used that color in a while. Ocean. No, that's not the color. Bloodshot. This comes from the new Dragon set. Dragon colors are a little darker than the other sets in my mind. These are like the darker shades. Now I need a purple. What I'm thinking, I want a purple. But not too dark. You know, not too dark of a purple, but not too righteous of a purple. Bruise. Well, let me see what's going on now. This is my package person. Sorry, guys. I thought that was my package person. The dog barks, you know, you have to pay attention to him because sometimes he's alerting you to a bigger thing, a bigger problem. So, there, we have now finished this. The dog barks at every little thing, thinking, you know, when the dog barks at every little thing, you go, oh God, what are you barking at? Why are you barking? So, we have finished this. Officially, we have finished this in 3 streams. So, we use Prisma's, Soho's colored gel pens, Soho's Pro Colors, Derwent Pro Colors, Polychromos, Prismas, Holbeins, Widows, Lost, the Lost Girl, Finding the Lost Girl pencils. So I am very proud of the fact that we have finished a whole picture. But once I actually started something on stream and I actually finished it. So this makes me feel it only took us 3 streams instead of 4. Like I thought it would be 4. Michelle thought it would be 5. So I wanted to start a picture and be like happy and then when I'm off, I actually do these live streams. But if I have a lot of other things going on, then real life gets in the way, and I can't do as many streams. So, and I did finish one other coloring book this last night. I finished a color by number coloring book. I have colored 4 pages for my mermaid book this month. That was on the top 10, and I still have 4 more left to do in that book. So I'm going to try over the next few days to color in that book. Hopefully, I can manage to do that. Otherwise, that book will carry over into next year. So I'm trying to do I know that 2 of my books that are in the top 10 will carry over to next year's top 10. And I pretty much know 5 of the books I want to finish for next year. But the other 5, I'm kind of like, do I kind of like, I know which 5 I want to finish and which 5 I kind of like, which 10 do you pick? Because I have so many to choose from. So, but I'm really happy. This book had so many great pictures. Like, look at this one. This one could have also been one we would have done. Then you do this one. You see all these pictures here that are like the Christmas ones in here. Like they go and categorize these as winter. But to me, I think, yeah, well, these are winter. This one, somebody did this picture many years ago. I remember there was somebody who did this picture on a stream. I can't remember who it was, but they used every pencil in existence to do it. So you guys see that they have a lot of winter pages in there, right? So this one is one of the ones that I think I really enjoyed doing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to stay safe. Happy coloring, everybody. Bye.